Hi, Assalamualaikum, Dr. Arifah. We are from Group F of CSF3553 and these are our 4 group members. And we will be demonstrating how to implement the K-means clustering algorithm and the S-means clustering algorithm with the CSV file that you give to us in the Rapid Minor Studio software. Okay, so let's begin with the first clustering algorithm, which is the K-means clustering algorithm. Okay, so we start with the blend process, and then the first operator that we need is the read CSV operator. Okay, read CSV. Okay, and the CSV file that we're going to use is the one named job class info, which you gave to us, Dr. Arifah. Okay, job class info. Okay, and then all of this configuration we set it to is default one. Okay, and the next operator that we need is nominal to text operator. Nominal to text operator, and its configuration we set it to its default ones. Okay, nothing to be modified here. And the next operator that we need is process documents from data operator. Process documents from data operator. Process documents from data operator. Okay, okay, yes, ESA to ESA. And here is configuration, nothing to be modified. As for the integration, we use TF-IDF. Okay, we stand for term frequency inverse document frequency, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's just that inside this process documents from data, we need to insert some other kinds of operator, which is the first one is tokenize. Okay, tokenize. Okay, tokenize. Okay, DOC to DOC, and its configuration nothing to be modified. And the second one is transform cases. By the way, we have four operators in total to be put in here. Transform cases. Okay, transform cases. DOC to DOC, and then filter stop words. Filter stop words. In bracket English. Filter stop words English. Stop words English. Okay. DOC to DOC. And the next operator is filter tokens by length. Filter tokens in bracket by length. Okay, here. Okay, DOC to DOC, DOC to DOC. Okay, nothing to be modified. As for its configuration, okay, it's the default. Okay, let's go back here. And the next operator is the most important one, which is the K-means clustering algorithm operator. K-means clustering algorithm operator. Okay, ESA to SA. And as for the configuration, our group decided to set its value to 5, which is as shown here, and which is the default one that appear for the first time we put it. And the max one, our group also decided to set it to 10. Okay, and the measure type recommended badges. Okay, correct. And the badges square unit distance. Okay, correct. Okay, nothing more to be modified. Okay, and the next operator that we need is the multiply operator. Multiply operator. Okay, and last operator that we need to visualize the final result is the cluster model visualizer. Okay, CLU to IMP here, CLU to MOD, OUT to CLU, OUT to MOD, CLU to MOD, OUT to CLU, VIS to RES, MOD to RES, and OUT to RES. Okay, so all of these configuration are complete. So let's run and see the results. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 4 clusters in total. Cluster 0 until cluster 4. Okay, so what else can we see here? As you can see here, we have 26 items for the first cluster, 15, 7, 8, and 10, which is 6 in total for each of single clusters. Okay, and here what else we can see here is the point value or centroid, coordinate centroid for each attribute for each cluster. Okay, and here is the plot for the centroid table. Okay, so here shows the item for each cluster. Okay, and here we can see the heat map, the centroid chart, the centroid table, and this is the most important thing, which is the scatter plot. So from this we can determine the single link and complete link relationship, association or relationship between among the items from each cluster on this scatter plot. Okay, so let's move on to the next clustering algorithm, which is X-means. Okay, so let's move on. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Arifah. My name is Abdul Syukur bin Ghani alias Awang from Group F, and my metric number is S63624 and I will be demonstrating how to implement the S-means clustering algorithm in this Rapid Minor Studio using the CSV file that you give to us. So we begin with the blend process, And the first operator that we need is the read CSV file. Okay, we put it here, and we will be using the CSV file, which has the name of job class info. Okay, job class info. Okay, job class info. Okay, and the next operator that we need is the normalize operator, whose configuration we will set it to its default configuration. Okay, sorry, out to ESA. And the next operator that we need is the select attributes operator, whose configuration that we will also set it to its default configuration. Okay, ESA to ESA. Okay, and the next operator that we need is nominal to numeric operator, whose configuration we will also set it to its default configuration. Okay, okay, ESA to ESA. Okay, and the next operator that we need is the most important operator, which is the S-means clustering algorithm operator. S-means, okay, S-means ESA to ESA. And as for the configuration for this S-means operator, the value for K-mean, our group decided to decides to set it to 10. And as for the value of K-max, our group decided to decides to set it to its default value, which is 60. So our the S-means of our group, the value of K-mean for our group is 10, and the value of KMS for our group S-means clustering, our group's clustering algorithm will be 60. Okay, and the last operator that we need is the cluster model visualizer to visualize our final result. Okay, so okay, we're here, CLU to MOD, CLU to MOD, CLU to CLU, sorry, and VIS to RES to visualize our final result. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, we should get we're supposed to get 10 classes in total. Okay, so as we can see here, as for the first class, which is class 0, we have 57 items, and as for the rest of the the other 9 classes, we only have one item only. And as for the heat map part under the result, we have nothing to visualize or interpreted, unfortunately. And unfortunately, structure also has nothing to be visualized or interpreted. But as for the central table, we do have something to be visualized and interpreted. Okay, as you can see here, for at the central table part, for value 0, it means that it is equal to the average value, and for the value 0 to 1, it is above the average, and for value 0 to -1 is below the average. And as for the scatter plot part, we also have something useful and can be interpreted and visualized. Okay, so right here. Okay, so this is the scatter plot for all of the items for each cluster, which is very useful and can be interpreted. Okay, I think and via this we can determine the single link and complete link between each individual item on this scatter plot. Okay, so I think that's all from me, Dr.Arifah. Okay, I'm sorry if I had something missing. Okay, thank you.